Hello, my name is Dr. Linda Gorman, and I'm a neuroscientist. Neuroscience is a really big word, but a neuroscientist is a person who knows a lot about the brain. And I'm here today to talk to you about how you can help make your brain healthy, which means that it feels good. It's really easy to do, and anyone can do it. I love talking about brain health because it's spectacular, and spectacular means great. When your brain is spectacular, you're a happy and healthy person. This story is about cognitive health, which is the C in spectacular. Cognitive health is about thinking, and not just when you're in school. Cognitive is a big word that means being able to think. Your brain thinks all the time. That's something you do inside your head. It's your brain's job to think, and by thinking, you're making your brain healthy. So, let's see how you can keep your brain healthy. This story is about finding the things that you like to do and that you're good at doing. These are called talents. This is a story to let you know that everyone has things that they're good at doing. So everyone has a talent, which is the title of our story. Talents, everyone has one. But what are talents? Well, talents are behaviors that you can do that you're good at doing and that has something to do with your body and your brain. Let's say you have really strong legs. You'd be able to kick a ball really far. Or you may have really good control over the way you move your hand, so coloring a picture is really easy for you to do. Or you have really good eyes, so you're really good at finding things when they get lost. Or you may have a really good voice, so you may be able to sing really well. All of these are talents. There are lots of different talents, and people usually have more than one. Let's see what some of your talents are. If you're good at playing sports like baseball or soccer, tennis, or riding a bike, then raise your hand. If you're good at playing a musical instrument like the guitar or the violin or the piano, or you can sing, then raise your hand. If you're good at creative things like drawing and making puzzles and telling stories or doing crafts, then raise your hand. If you raised your hand one or more times, then you have a talent. All of these things, like playing a sport or a musical instrument or being creative, show that you have a talent, and most likely you have more than one talent. You have these talents because of your body and your brain. It is your gift. For some reason, when we find a talent that we have, we usually like to do it. Because we like to do it, we do it a lot, and we get even better at doing it. When we do these things a lot, this is called practicing. When we practice doing things, our body and our brain learn and figure out how to do these things easier and better. That means that our talent, our gift, it grows. Okay, how many of you could ride a bike the first time you tried it? Riding a bike takes practice. If you practice, you'll learn how to turn the bike, make it go faster and slower by pedaling, and you'll learn how to stop by either using the brakes or using your feet. Now, some people may learn how to ride a bike faster than some other people. This may be because they are stronger or they're not afraid of falling. These people have something about their bodies and their brains that make it easier for them to learn how to ride a bike. So they have a bike riding talent. But even if it takes you longer to learn how to ride a bike, you can still learn how to ride. You may find that you're actually good at riding a bike when you practice and that you like to ride your bike. This is because you practice riding the bike. You're good at it and you like it, but You may not be one of those people that does jumps on their bikes or spins and tricks, and that's okay. Not everyone can do jumps, spins, and tricks on their bike. Different people have different talents or gifts because different people have different bodies and brains. Because everyone is different, some people are good at some things and some people are good at other things. So they all have different talents or different gifts. It's actually good that people have different talents. What if everyone was good at singing? If everyone was good at singing, then everybody would want to be singing because singing made them happy. But then no one would want to be cooking. If no one was good at cooking, then nobody would want to cook. And then how would we get food to eat? Everyone would be singing because that was their talent, but everyone would be hungry. You can't sing well or do anything well when you're hungry. It's good that some people are very talented at singing and some people are very talented at cooking. Because different people have different talents, you need to find what you're talented at doing. Always remember that everyone has talents. It's fun to try and find out what you're talented at doing. One way to find out what you're talented at doing is to try different things. The other thing you have to remember is that no one is talented at everything. We're all good at some things, but hardly anyone is good at everything. The thing to remember is to always try your best. When you find something you like doing, you have to remember that sometimes it takes a little practice to get good at doing that thing. You may like to throw balls, but you may find that you're not very good at it at first. You may find that if you practice throwing a ball over and over and over again, then you'll become really good at it. If you stopped practicing throwing a ball, you may never have known that throwing a ball is one of your talents and that it's fun. Now that you know about talents and what they are, and that everyone has talents, the fun thing is to try to find out more about what you're good at. And it's also important to find out what you're not so good at. At school, you're asked to do different things. Some things, like math, you may find that you're really good at doing it and you really like it. But you may find that writing words or even reading words is really hard for you. The thing to remember is that just because something is hard at first, that doesn't mean that you can't do it. If you find something is hard for you, you need to be able to ask for help and practice doing it. If you're having trouble with your schoolwork, your teachers, your classmates, or your family may be able to help you. Learning what's hard for you to do is just as important as learning what's easy for you to do. Remember, when you find something that's hard to do, like maybe throwing a ball, you may just need practice. When you find something that you have a talent for doing, your gift, you should always find a way to share that talent with others. When you share your talents with others, that will make you happy and that will make them happy. Sharing your talents will also make your brain happy and healthy. Thank you for letting me talk to you today about your talents, your gifts. I've enjoyed spending time with you talking about your brain. I hope that you've had some fun and have learned something about your brain. Remember, everyone has talents, and your talents have something to do with the way your body and your brain work together, and you need to find what your talents are. Also remember that not everyone has the same talents, so sharing your talents is a nice thing to do. Sharing your talents will make your friends happy and it will make you happy. And sharing your talents will help your brain to stay healthy. And we all know that a healthy brain is spectacular. Thank you so much for all of your help. brain health is not just spectacular, it's fun too. So I want to thank the people at Johns Hopkins, especially Dr. Ron Daniels, for helping me tell you how to find your talents, your gifts. And remember that when you find something that you love to do and you're good at doing it, then if you practice, you'll get even better at doing it. And it's always a good thing for both you and others if you share your talents with other people. That's going to make your brain happy and your brain healthy.